Welcome to the Coffee Table. I'm your host, Kingfish737, aka Mel. And happy belated holidays to some of y'all. I'm just not getting to you all. I know some of y'all was like singing, "Wow, I haven't heard from you in a while. What happened to you? Did you drop off the planet or anything like that?" No, I didn't drop off the planet. I promise you. I hate to disappoint people out there that thought I dropped off the planet. Okay, that was an attempt of humor. But anyway, I didn't drop off the planet. No, I didn't drop off. No, that's what happens when you work, busy, life, things like that you got going on, stuff like that. So, hey, no. But anyway, but I do want to say thank you all out there that has been a great, tremendous deal of support for me. During the time here and stuff like that. Thank you all for supporting the channel. If you're listening to this for the first time, I would encourage you to please subscribe, like, share this as well. Even if you have somebody that is that's a gamer or like technology or anything in that nature, please share this with them as well. So this is basically the main thing here that we're doing here at the coffee table. We talk about games, sometimes we talk about technology, we talk about sometimes food comes about, sometimes business comes about, but that's one thing about it. That's the reason why the platform was built. This is a conversational platform, to put conversations out there. Even though that I'll be doing most of the talking, I still would love to hear your comments. So what you thought. So you never know, I might read your comments later on in a future program here. So we'll definitely want to do that. Also, before we get started, before we get going on the news here, I do want to go over some house rules again. If you just find the channel for the first time, please like, comment, share. Please share this with somebody. Please subscribe. I would encourage you, please subscribe. I'm just the guy, a fanboy that loves games. Doesn't matter what platform. I just love to talk about games. I can talk about technology. Pretty much can talk about anything on that end. So we try to keep it nice and clean here, the best we can here at the coffee table. So thank you. So if you are in any part of the world and you're getting a lot of cold weather out there, please stay warm. I know in the South here, the temperature can go up, down. You just name it, it goes all over the place. So so please be safe out there. Be warm if you can be warm, and if you are warm, then try to be room temperature. so definitely that. All right. Well, it has been a while since we have talked. It has been a while since we have mentioned a lot and everything, and we're just going to get ready to go in on it. So our topics, we got a lot of topics we're going to talk about today, on that end, and basically just topics that I know that I pulled off of the internet that are or on social media that are very important topics to you, as well as everybody else. So some people may not like the topics or whatever like that. That's cool. That's fine. Some people would be like, "Oh man, I don't too much care for these topics. I don't want to talk about gaming." And well, you got to get out there and talk about gaming. Because if you don't, what do you know is out there? You don't really know what is out there. But we talk about gaming a lot around here, and we want to make sure that we give people's opinions and everything about gaming as well. So we just want to make sure that you know that, hey, and here's the thing though, there are many gamers out there, along with podcast people that are out there as well, and they're talking a lot about games and things like that. So and it's a lot going on. I'm going to be honest with you when it comes to gaming that this year alone, 2023 has been a year of games, a lot of year games. There's, I mean, we have seen many bangers come out from Spider-Man 2, although it has some bugs in it. To go look at my previous podcast. I'm not knocking it. I'm just only bringing to the forefront what was there. Starfield, what was that? Resident Evil 4 remakes. We've there's so many I can't even think about it. Halo Infinite gets a overhaul and redone, and over 30 million people are playing it now, and it's just amazing. Alan Wake 2, Board's Gate 3, bangers there. It's that Hogwarts. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Hogwarts. So it's a lot that happened in this year about gaming. But it's going to be interesting too. So you know what? Since it's about a year about gaming, we want to go ahead and talk about GTA 6 hype. GTA 6 hype. All right. So this is what's been buzzing around the internet. This is if you have not played GTA 5, I would encourage to, sink your hooks in that. Last I checked, when they had their last Rockstar had their Take Two, I should say, had their earnings call. It showed that GTA 5 is still selling like close to 200 million. I mean, that game been out since 2013. I think I went through maybe 3 upgraded copies from 2013 to, and I'm going by the Xbox age, from the Xbox 360, Xbox One, then Xbox Series. So it was like 3. Basically, I pretty much paid for all 3 copies or whatever like that. But the good news is, though, the progress to what I did online carried over. So it wasn't like you pay for this and start all over from ground zero on that. But the progress online still carried over. So I was happy about that. So on that end. So but a lot of people still play GTA 5. I get in there from time to play if I don't get sniped or run over by somebody in the game. Sometimes I just like to go in there and just cruise around. That's pretty much it. So we're, that's the thing. So we're going to talk about briefly here about the GTA hype. And so let us go here. All right, here we go. So as of today on X, formerly known as Twitter, I gotta say that now, can't say Twitter. This was, of course, Rockstar posted this from their website, from their social media account, 8 a.m. December 1st. It has 149.4 million views. As of today, 66,000 replies, 487,000 reposts, 1.9 million likes, 51,000 bookmarks, and over 150 million views. The trailer won Tuesday, December 5th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the new trailer for GTA 6. Wow. Okay. Now it has been rumored that once they do this on Tuesday, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this entire week is gonna be busy with stuff. I mean, you got the Game Awards coming up. You have Halo Infinite that's coming out with the firefight deal. I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself, but we'll touch on that a little bit later. we have Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out with their a big patch for the game too as well. This week is going to be pretty busy for gamers. If a gamer is going to be real busy this week, you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 coming out with Warzone, and the season 1 update for the Call of Duty franchise, new zombie storylines and stuff like that, and new maps and new modes and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on here. So we got the trailer coming out this Tuesday, coming up on December 5th at 9 a.m. Eastern. Hey, I'm curious too. I want to know what's all about that. I mean, the hype is real. The hype is real. A lot of people has been talking about it, been bragging on it, been saying that, oh man, it's the GTA 6. Oh goodness, it's going to be amazing. Can't wait. It's supposed to be, the map I heard is supposed to be a little bit bigger than what GTA 5 is. That's what I heard. Now I'm taking every rumor and everything that we're talking about with a grain of salt. I don't want it to come out like, oh well, Kingfish said this. No. I'm taking everything that I've heard with a grain of salt. So I'm not saying that, oh well, it's gonna be like this. But from my understanding, though, it's supposed to be, two people, a lady and a gentleman. Just trying to be respectful here. I think the lady would be our first lady antagonist that we will have in the GTA universe on that end. So the last one in GTA 5, we have 3 of them in there: Michael, Franklin, Trevor. We have them, on that deal. And the cool thing is you can switch between them, back and forth and so forth on that. So if you're not understanding what I'm talking about, then like I said, you can go ahead and play GTA 5. You can play GTA 5 on Game Pass. Yes, you can play it on Game Pass. Go to Game Pass. I believe I've seen a promotion that you can still get Game Pass for like 14 days for $1 now. I mean, the full library, everything, Xbox Game Pass. You can play that on that end, So, and one thing I would say about Rockstar, when you play on Rockstar's games, especially like with Red Dead Redemption, Bully, Manhunt. People don't talk about Manhunt. Manhunt was pretty good. When you play Rockstar's, games like that, they have a good storyline to them. So them writers and producers definitely know what they're doing up there. So I never doubt that they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Up there on the GTA 5 and all the GTA series there. I came in on the PSP. I played GTA Liberty City Stories. I came in around that time, and then I was able to play. I played 3, then 4, then 5, and now here it comes 6. It may not even be GTA 6. It's just the way the Rockstar mentioned it is just a new chapter in the GTA series. So, but hey, this is the hype that the people are looking forward to. Just to see what it's all about and everything like that. I'm curious as well. I guess my question is, I just want to know, from the online perspective of it, will what we progress right now in 5, will it come over to 6, or how would that work? Or would we start over? I mean, you would think that hey, if we start over, then it's going to be for just for 6. But I don't know. There's a lot of questions there that I have there. Now, hopefully, from what I gather, now I heard this too. It doesn't mean that this is right. I've heard that once they do the presentation, it may, they may go to do pre-orders live. So about close to 10 years ago, I was 18. Yeah, so many, when the GTA first came out before 2013, before they did GTA 5, they actually showed the trailer or whatever like that. But they showed the trailer to get you interested to watch that, and then after that, then they start to show you the trailer for GTA 5 online. And they really, whoever the lady was that actually did the trailer, she really sold it to us. Kind of like Zachary Wilson when he sold me Starfield. When he said that we're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys and we're just setting you free. He sold me with that, and you know what? It's true. They did. It's a massive playground out there. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk about Starfield. We'll get to Starfield probably next week, but not this week. There's some interesting stuff that I want to, juicy stuff that I want to talk about on Starfield, but not this week. So, but GTA hype, are you hyped for it? Are you not hyped for it? Do you think it's going to be the same old, same old? Do you think it's going to be something different and new? I mean, hey, Rockstar, when they take their time with these games, they take their time before they actually release anything like that. So what do you think? I really want you to comment down below. Let me know. Hey, I'm excited for it. I'm not excited for it. I don't feel like I need to watch the same old thing. I waited too long. I don't need to. But I don't really care. Well, I actually do care, but but I don't care. I don't care what you say or what you put out there. I just want to hear your opinion about it. I really do care. I do care what you say, but I don't care if it's just like, I should explain myself. Like, I don't care if it's like, hey, I don't care for the game. Fine. It's your opinion. Have at it. I respect that. If you say that, hey, I can't wait for the game. I want to get my hands on it now. I want to play it now. Say it. I want to hear it. I don't want you to think that you're restricted. No, you're not restricted. So it's a safe space over here. So you can say what you want. If you don't like it, if you don't like the game, or you think the Rockstar games are just too dull and boring and mediocre, say that. If you think they are exciting and you can't wait for it, say that too. Me personally, I would just let you know my opinion that I really want to know what it is that they got in here. What's in store? What's in plan? What is the new storyline going to be? What are the new the side missions going to be? What's the world going to be like? I'm excited to see what they're going to do and what boundaries they push to get us all this hype. So we want to know that. I want to know what you're talking about. So I don't want you to just think that, oh no, he don't hear, he don't care. No, I do care. You're gonna have somebody on the internet just clip off that one little segment that I talk about because I was just trying to explain myself. But anyway, as long as they actually see the entire show here, then they get the full understanding. This is what happens when you record yourself live. It just happens, so like that. Anywho, I'm moving on. Moving on. GTA 6 hype. Are you going to watch the video? No? Yes? Tell me why not? I want to know. All right. So coming up next, I told you we got a lot this week here, and we're going to actually talk about it. The Halo update. We got a lot on the Halo update. I really want to get into here. I actually love the series. I played Halo for years, and even see myself going back to it, playing past Halos on it, and so I actually appreciate that. But tell you what we're going to do. We are going to take a quick break. On our next segment, we're going to talk about the Halo update. And are you going to be excited for it? We want to know. All right, don't go nowhere. Please stay right there. We thank you for tuning into the Coffee Table. Please, again, like, comment, share, subscribe to this. I would totally appreciate it wholeheartedly. And for those that already have, subscribed as well, thank you so much. This show is done with you in mind. It is not just done as whatever. And just, it's done with you in mind because I feel like if I'm gonna talk about something, let's talk about what we're passionate about, what we enjoy doing on that end. So again, Sit back, relax, grab your sip. We'll be right back in just a moment on more news at the coffee table. Does somebody ring? Okay. Welcome back to the coffee table. Oh, I am your host, Kingfish737, on here with another beautiful podcast here. If you're on YouTube, like I said, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're on Spotify, I am just now getting back on Spotify. For some reason, I had an issue with that. But anyway, I'm just getting back on Spotify. If you're on Spotify, please do the same thing. Share this with some amazing people. You probably listen to this jogging in your car. Great, wonderful. Please, I want you to enjoy it as well. All right, so got some big news about Halo. More than one big news about Halo. So Halo is basically like Xbox's. When you think about Halo, you automatically think about Xbox because you play it on Xbox. The IP is just amazing. We all know who Master Chief is, main character. Katana, we know. We know about those little things, especially when you're playing Halo Infinite. You're going around taking care of some things and stuff like that, and shooting your way across the universe. Basically, almost you are fighting individuals, whether it be the Covenant or it be a different form of an enemy. It doesn't matter who. It's so on it. But I love Halo, and I enjoy Halo, and I enjoy playing Halo and playing Halo Infinite. I'm gonna be honest with you, the multiplayer for Halo Infinite, I do kind of. Oh, let's just say I don't think I would make the top 10. I don't think I would make the top 10 if I played it. Now, granted, if it's Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, I probably can make maybe the top. I don't know, maybe the top 10, somewhere around that range or something like that. But Halo, I don't know. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I do give it a chance. I do play it. I do play as hard as I can. Until somebody actually takes and snipes me out the way, and hey, some people out there they can snipe real good. They are good, but they snipe out there on Halo. So like, okay, well, you got that, so you got me. But I didn't expect this because this Halo news actually dropped this past I want to say this weekend. Didn't even expect it. Nothing at all. So I got two things that I want to share with you for Halo, just in case you have not seen it here. I want to share this with you. All right. So here it is on the Halo's actual Twitter, X formerly known as. I gotta keep saying that. It's kind of hard. It's been Twitter for so long. It's been Twitter for so long. All right, so here we are. Actually, first thing I want to start off first is this one right here. Season 2 of Halo the series drops out of Slip Space on February 8th, 2024. Let's bring the silver debrief out of crypto. and take a closer look at what's coming. So the Halo series that plays on, I believe, Paramount, yeah, Paramount Plus. You'll get to get to enjoy it. I actually enjoyed the series myself, because it actually, in a way, it pokes in, it adds in the questions of, certain things of Master Chief, and why this and why that and stuff like that. So it actually fills in those questions when you play, especially like if you play it on Game Pass, the Master Chief Collection series, all of the Halos from Halo Reach to the first Halo Combat Evolved, to 3, to 2, 3, ODST. Yeah, I am all over in Halo either way I go, on that end. So yeah, definitely cannot wait for this February of next year. Seems like next year is going to be a big banger too, for movies and stuff like that. I think if I'm not mistaken, the actors and writers strike have been concluded, and I think they're back to writing and doing stuff now. So I believe I heard that. So if I heard wrong, please correct me in the comments. I will be the first to come on here next week and say I was wrong. Actually, the way it works is going, you probably hear from me like every week now. So yeah. So I would I would be the first to pull my coattails and say, hey, listen, I was wrong about that. So yeah, new season of Halo, the season 2 comes out on Paramount Plus next year, February 8th. Yeah, that was. Now I want to actually click on this now here. This one here, Firefight. Oh, Firefight. Even in Halo Reach, I love Firefight. Especially when you're playing with a team and you're taking out the computer-generated AI, and nobody dies, and the Skulls Mythic comes on, and then Tilt comes on. Oh yeah, and it looks like the computer throws a lot at you. So that's this is what I'm hyped about too. So basically, the same thing that's happened at the GTA trailer that'll be happening this Tuesday. Same thing here. Firefight, King of the Hill, and multiple top community requests are coming to Halo Infinite this Tuesday, December 5th. The Firefight, King of the Hill, repair field equipment, forge update, fire team, custom game browser, rank, quality of life improvement, stability. I'll show more here, plus more. So yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of this. The Firefight on it. The Firefight, like I said, Firefight is the, if you never played Firefight, I would recommend you going to play Halo Reach. It's a Firefight in there, and when you have the AI come at you and you haven't went down, yeah, it gets harder and harder the more you advanced up. So yeah, it's it's pretty interesting on that. So it gets harder and harder, but love doing it, and love blowing blowing them up and blowing them out of the water. So I really really cannot wait to see that. Actually, to be honest with you, there have been some community members that has forged maps, that have done maps with the forge equipment to do Firefight. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's hard to get in those games. It is, because it's hard, because every time I try to get into them games, it's either the lobby is full, and I get into a game and I get kicked out of it. And I think that's what a lot of people is hungry for. They're really hungry for that true Firefight. We miss that. We really do miss that. And I'm glad and I'm happy that they bring that here. When I read the report that it was 30 million that has already come back, this is going to actually bump up the numbers a little bit further. So you're looking at people that has played religiously on Firefight on Halo Reach. So guess what they'll do now? They're going to come in, and they're going to be ready to take on the enemies in the game. Now you know how much danger that's going to be. A lot of danger there. So that's going to be very interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm actually 343 has done a complete uh 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 complete the word I'm looking for is they have done complete care with Halo and listening to the community, doing things, based off of what the community is asking, and putting together some things and bringing some things, back that we would enjoy. And like I said, I play Halo Infinite, even the multiplayer from time to time. When you get sniped so many times, you kind of you stop playing. You stop playing. You just stop playing because you just want to be like, hey, I just want to chill right now. I just want to chill right now. I may do a little cool Call of Duty. I may play something off of Game Pass. Something relaxing, like a simulation or strategy game, maybe a racing game. It just depends. That's one thing I could talk about Game Pass all day long. I really don't think that I would get bored of talking about it, but I could talk about it all day long. The cool thing about Game Pass, you could find just about any game on Game Pass that and you pretty much can play it. And I'm actually getting into the Yaka series. Basically you're going around like a samurai, so I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that. Like, man, okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Japanese developers, they be telling some great stories. And I mean, you sit there and you get glued to them, and you just be like, oh, wow. And then you think you're watching a movie, but then again, like, oh, wait a minute, the controller's in my hand. I'm playing a game. So. Shout out to all our Japanese developers out there and producers that put together such beautiful games out there, even animated drawing games as well. So I don't even know why I even got onto the subject, but basically I just saying, if you have Game Pass, you can actually play Halo Infinite right now. Dip your toes into it to find out, it's something else. But then, hey, this Tuesday coming up, Halo Infinite is going to bring in Firefight. Cannot wait to play that. That is going to be such a beautiful thing to play that and come back into it again. I cannot wait. That's what I'm excited for on in. So tell me, would you be excited for the new update and also the Halo season 2 coming on Paramount Plus? Hey, I really want to know. I do want to hear. I don't care how your comments come across. If you say, hey, I'm excited for season 2 of the Halo series, I don't too much care for the Halo series, but I love Halo Infinite. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Let's keep that conversation going. You never know. On the future video, we'll read your comment and put it out there and say, hey, listen, this is what so and so said. We want to talk about it. We'll talk about it. This is the coffee table. I throw a ball out there. You hit it. You throw it back at me. How you want to do it? So I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. So I want to hear from you. I definitely want to hear from you about that. All right. So coming up next on my next segment, we are going to talk about the Game Awards coming up. I believe it comes out this Thursday on the 7th. December 7th. Like I said, there's a lot going on this week. And I'm just talking about this week, just this week. Oh, wow. This week we're talking about just this week of a lot of stuff that's happening. I mean, you got the GTA trailer, Halo Infinite, Firefight, the Game Awards coming out. We're going to see who gets Game of the Year, ongoing Game of the Year, things like that. A lot of nominees out there, trustworthy, nominees. But we're going to talk about this from a consumer standpoint. I could talk about it from a journalist standpoint, which I will later on. But from a consumer standpoint, we're going to talk about it on that end. So while we definitely take a break on that, I want you to go ahead and please grab yourself something to drink, get something to eat, because the next segment going to get a little bit spicy for you. So it's going it's going to get a little bit spicy. I think we're going to hit on some things the next segment, and we're going to really, look at some things that hey, that's going to be interesting to look at on our web. But don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned for more at the coffee table. Welcome back to the coffee table. Alrighty, all right. You know what? I tell you what, there's a lot going on this week. I want y'all to be in on it as well. Be in on it. So we're going to talk about the Video Game Awards, or the Game Awards, that's coming out. The Game Awards have been doing the show for years now, with Jeff Keighley. He is the face of it. Every time we see him, he's talking about something, and I believe he's over the Summer Fest that comes out every summer. It's basically it's like E3. Those of you that remember E3 were about the second week in June, I believe, that the E3 conference would start off on that Sunday and Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think may possibly Thursday to let open up to the public for him to come in and play the demos and stuff like that on the games that may or may not come out. Well, I said may not, but actually may come out, or that may come. When I say may come out, they may come out the year of the E3, or they may come out like so many years down the road, but you get to play a demo of it just to kind of get your feet wet, see what it's with. If I'm not mistaken, it's more like an alpha build. Can't talk about alpha builds, but an alpha build is basically like a slice of the game, that you can play. And until it goes into something called the closed beta, then it comes to the open beta, and then from there the team gets their information to figure out what bugs to fix, what to do before releasing the game or anything like that. So sometimes you get that a lot, and that's the reason why a lot of people they didn't know that. They don't know that there are steps to that. So there are steps to when a game comes out. So it just depends. Sometimes what they do to try to get the community and say, hey, listen, we have this alpha build that we want you to play first. And I know for most alpha builds, I've played a lot of them. You have an NDA, and you cannot talk about it. You cannot discuss it. And I don't get it. I don't get why people even, and I don't even know why people even share their recordings of these games. Why? I mean, you already signed the NDA to say no, you're not going to stream it, but why? But my listeners are very smart. I know they're not going to do anything like that. I know they will not go against anything. The only time that I would say you can share is if you have permission from the publisher or from the developer saying that you can share it. If you have permission from them, but the only time that I would share anything that is coming out futuristically is if it's an open beta. Because open beta, whatever, they want you to share your experiences, talk about it, let it out. Let's hear it all. Let's let the community talk. Hear what it's about, things like that. So yeah, so that's the part of it. But I said all of that because the Game Awards. I didn't mean to get too caught up with it. The Game Awards, because of the years of that. So having that being said, we have the Game Awards that was showed. I want to say, let's say last week. They came out and they gave nominees and stuff like that. In fact, let me see if I can get in here. And I mean, it was pretty interesting, And like I said, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk on this from a consumer standpoint, okay? Not a journalistic standpoint, but a consumer standpoint. Because I'm looking at it from the lens of somebody that plays games, somebody that enjoys games, and somebody that would hey. I would think that is a pretty good deal there. So let me do this here. And we're going to go here. All right, there we go. All right, so this is their website, the gameawards.com. Looks like it comes out. I didn't vote for anything yet, but I just wanted to show you here because we do have all the, all the categories. Especially just for Game of the Year. We got Alan Wake 2, which is a good game, by the way. Baldur's Gate 3, played it on my PC via GeForce Now. I recommend that. Spider-Man 2, let's see, that's up there. Resident Evil 4, now this is a remake. Okay. Yeah. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Okay, not knocking Nintendo, doing good. And The Legend of Zelda. They got actually 2 games in here for Nintendo, so that's good. Now, honestly, the issue that I have is the Resident Evil 4 remake. Okay, it's a remake. How come it can't be in the remake category? It doesn't be here. How come Hogwarts isn't in here? I'm going there as a consumer now. I'm not a journalist. I'm not. Don't claim to be a journalist. Although I do have a website that I do go in from time to time, and I wouldn't be labeled. I wouldn't be a conglomerate like IGN or anything like that. But why not Hogwarts? I mean, Hogwarts was getting buku rave reviews or whatever like that. I mean, the team that worked behind it, worked tirelessly for that game to come out, and it was beautiful. People were able to play. I think it had like its first time at like 15 million people that got it. I mean, it had the high meta scores and if one game that checked all the boxes to be labeled into this category should have been Hogwarts. It checked all the boxes. It did. It went above and beyond. I think that the developers and the producers and writers of Hogwarts should get credit for that. I mean, why not give them their flowers? I mean, let's just put them to win. Even if the Hogwarts was nominated, the fact that you got nominated, that says a lot. There are people that may be nominated and not, or games nominated may not win, but hey, the fact that you got nominated, we're like, wow, nomination is a great thing. At least you got recognized, your name's on the map, people are actually looking and paying attention, so why not? How come? Okay, why not Starfield? Told you I was going there as a consumer. I'm just saying, why not Starfield? I mean, lately Phil Spencer, that guy is a beast. Okay, Phil Spencer is a beast. I mean, like he just finished speaking in Brazil, and now he's going to go to the Game Awards. Me, if I went down to Brazil and I spoke, I think I need a few days off before doing anything else. But he's a beast, Phil Spencer. I know I'm on the edges of the gaming universe, but could you tell me, what do you use? I mean, do you got like 5-hour energy, or do you got some particular, Superman coffee that you do to I mean, God, Phil Spencer's a beast, and he goes and does all this stuff here, which basically me touch on from last time we talked. A lot has changed. ABK deal went through and stuff like that, and Sarah Bond is the president of the Xbox brand. So it's a shout out to Sarah Bond. First woman of color in that position. Wow. Sarah Bond, from what I gather, what people, that I have heard in the industry talks about, Sarah Bond is just an amazing, gracious lady. She has an, amazing smile that lights up the room, but don't let that smile fool you. Sarah Bond is tough when she has to be tough, because when looking at the FTC, when the FTC hearing was going on, Sarah Bond stood her ground big time, and I mean, we have truly an amazing person that is going to make sure that the passionate gamers in the Xbox community will have a guardian in their corner to fight for them, and to stand up for what we're passionate about in gaming. So I wanted to at least say that. I never get a chance. I may go off key sometimes. This is why it's called the coffee table. Sometimes I go off key. Sometimes I stay on point. Sometimes I don't stay on point. Hey, you know what? It's my show. I'm doing it. I'm doing it the way I want to do it. So shout out to that. Sarah. Shout out to Sarah Bond. She's amazing. I couldn't be more happy to see someone. And one thing I will say about Sarah Bond and Phil and Aaron Greenberg, all of the on the Xbox side, they are really engaging in the community. So I don't want you to think that they are really engaging in the community. So when you put something out there, they're out there to engage and to let you know, like, oh yeah, we're here for you. All right, so why not Starfield? You didn't think I went on that tangent just to forget that, huh? So why not Starfield? How come Starfield is not up here? Hey, 12 million people, Phil said this past weekend in Brazil. 12 million people are playing it. Now, when it first came out with the early access, it was 6 million. And then when it came out on September 6th, it was up to 10 million, and now we're 2 million more. So 12 million, that is amazing. That's great for a brand new IP. And I am playing Starfield, but you know what? I am taking my sweet, precious time with this game. I am going around to to deserted places like moons and whatnot and I'm seeing the Crimson Fleet, taking them out bit by bit, piece by piece. I think I got a bounty on my head from the Crimson. I think I do. I don't really care, but I'm going around playing all the Freestar Collective missions as well. I'm debating on should I do the Vanguard 2 or not, or just keep with the Freestar Collective. And I mean, that's the one thing about this game. You have choices you can do on this end. There was a popular guy, Nico, a gamer on Twitter, that he actually did the New Game Plus like 33 times. And he actually came across his character on the thing. Meaning New Game Plus is like it's a new game after you finish the story mission. It starts over again, but this time it's something different. So he ran into the 33 time he came into his own character. So there are people that still doing in New Game Plus. So hey, shout out to y'all. But anyway, that's basically it. And I'm not taking away from this, but this right here Resident Evil 4, it's a remake. It should be in the category of remakes, not a category of the year. Um, yeah, it should have been in the category of remakes. But these are the categories here. You know, most anticipated game, best multiplayer, best family, best sim, all of these. So yeah, go ahead and vote for them on here and stuff. But my take is this: I'm looking from the consumer uh, consumer side of it on it end. So having that being said, I'm actually going to segue into the Xbox tax. So I'm going to segue into that. You didn't think the coffee table was not going to be touched by this, right? You didn't think that we wasn't going to be touched by this. We are going to be touched by this. Now I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I think I have amazing, smart, listeners and subscribers out there that knows exactly what's going on. I don't feel like I need to put 2 + 2 to tell you equals 4. Y'all know that. But I am going to say this, and like I said, I'm not going to too much get on it. Please go back to my previous podcast. I've talked about media bias for the longest and stuff like that. Some of you may listen to this and be like, oh, there's no such thing as media bias. Well, if there is no such thing as media bias, then why do we have CNN and why do we have Fox News? Okay. I'll wait. No, I'm just saying, I'll wait. I'll wait. Tell me, if there's no media bias, then why do we have media? In just news itself. Why in news? Why do we have separate news channels and separate opinions and separate people along that? Why? I mean, if there was no bias, then how come you couldn't just have one media and leave it alone and that's it in the story? But we live in a country where you are entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to, what's what. Hey, but I feel like journalistic media in the gaming community, showing that there is bias towards the Xbox brand. There have been times where I've seen futuristic games supposed to be coming out for Xbox or coming to the Xbox Game Pass, and I have seen certain journalists do not mention Xbox, but they'll mention every other platform, but they don't mention Xbox on that. There are times where exclusivity for Xbox is a bad thing, but for some other platform, it's an okay thing on that end. The tone of the way that most journalists would talk about certain things for the Xbox brand versus the PlayStation brand, Nintendo brand, PC brand. Now, listen, I am not trying to beat a dead horse or complain about anything like that. I am just calling a spade a spade. Now I'm looking at this from a more of a journalistic point of view. If I'm going to be fair for one person, I'm going to be fair for another person. If PlayStation is doing wrong, I'm going to let you know you're doing wrong. If Nintendo's doing wrong, I'm going to let you know you're doing wrong. If Steam, Valve, or the video, anybody doing, I'm going to let you know you're going to do wrong. If Xbox do wrong, I'm going to let you know you're going to do wrong. I don't play favorites. That's the reason why I say I'm a fanboy of games. I didn't say I was a fanboy of any particular brand. I do not worship the altar of any particular brand. I am just a fanboy of games. That's it. Doesn't matter. I will talk more about games on PC, more games about Nintendo, more games on PlayStation, Xbox, Amazon Luna. I will talk more about games like that than anything else because it's about games. But when I see the gaming media showing more favoritism to one particular brand than giving another brand a break, a break on their success or what they're done. I kind of scratched my head about that, and that's the reason why a lot of people are actually seeing this and just hoping that people just like, oh well, we're just going to say our piece and call it a day. Granted, that's you. You can do that. But like I said, I wasn't going to spend too much time on this because I do want you to go back and please look at the previous episodes. I did talk about a lot about media bias with Xbox. I did have a podcast about that. And so the Xbox tax may not be the Xbox tax, but that's why I have in the parentheses, I call it media bias. That's it. It's their bias. I mean, but they have a right to say what they want to say. That's fine. They have a right to cheer who they want to cheer. That's fine. I just figured if you're going to be fair for one particular brand, be fair for another brand. If you're going to give the smoke, or as Mr. Boomstick XL says in Double Barrel Gaming, please like and subscribe to his channel if you have not. I love Boom. Boom is just amazing. His panel is just all out of this world. Love it when they give their inputs because I love hearing from them. And if you do go into any of one of his live streams, please act like y'all got some sense. Just saying. All right. The moderators don't play. Anyway, just saying. But Boom would say, if I'm going to give the right to smoke to PlayStation, I'm going to give the right to smoke to Xbox. If they did right or if they did wrong, they're going to get the right to smoke. If they did right, they're going to get the praise. It doesn't matter. You're going to get that. And that's one thing I love about Double Barrel Gaming with Mr. Boomstick XL. He don't care. He's look, hey, if you did good, I'm going to tell you did good. If you did wrong, I'm not going to bite my tongue about it. That's in the story. And that's the way we should be. And that's the way, to me, that's the way journalism is supposed to be. Is to hey, listen, if you did right, you did right. If you didn't do right, I'm going to call you to the carpet, point blank. So that's the reason why I said I'm not going to tag too much about this, but is there Xbox tax? It may not be Xbox tax in my mind, but it is media biased towards Xbox in the gaming journalistic world. It's there. It's all around us. I would encourage you all to go on Twitter and follow Nico. He is a gaming person. Also post up Mr. Boomstick XL. Please. Even also Oh Noah's Alex. Oh Noah's Alex. Yeah, he one thing about Oh Noah's Alex, he gonna tell us you like it is. He doesn't care. He's gonna tell us you like it is. But I respect him for that. I would rather you rip the Band-Aid off than tell me the truth than to just sugarcoat it and tell me it's going to be fine. Just rip it off, tell me the truth about that. Whoa, boy, can't you believe it's almost been close to an hour here? Wow, time goes by fast when you talk a lot. It really does. But anywho, I think that's all the time we have here at the coffee table. I really want to thank you all for allowing me to, talk to you today. That you're so thankful that you have came to the channel here, and you definitely like this and send it to your loved ones and everything like that. Hey, I do want you all to please share this here. So thankful for that. And long as there's news out there, we're going to find it and we're going to talk about it, and that's the way we do. So I try to compound everything together here to make sure that hey, that we're on the same page here. But but I'm definitely happy and thankful that you all came and was here with me here on the coffee table. So I want to leave you with this before we come to a close here. I just want to say that hey, listen, we're here on this planet together. We are the human race. We have to get along whether you like it or not. Please, it doesn't cost much to be nice. It doesn't cost much to give a person a smile, even a kind word, because we're here together. So definitely, please be kind out there. And if you do that, I can assure you that you're going to have an amazing week, you all out there. So please stay safe, Be wonderful. And once again, thank you for listening to the Coffee Table. Once again, I'm your host, Kingfish737. And I just hope y'all have an amazing week. And don't let negativity hit you. Please don't. But until next time.